Yeah, it's gonna be like a bit late, so I just had the intro going on. Um, Give me a second. Gotta change this up. Making my coffee. Alright, we're chilling. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Yeah, sorry about the intro. The intro's a bit longer today just because I had to do something real quick in the morning. But boy, you turn the stream on left. Yeah, man. That's the thing about intros. That's the good thing about intros. You can just literally turn it on and you just leave forever. But no, yeah. We are good now. All right. Let's take a look at GJ. Let's take a look at some charts here. So today we have FOMC meetings minutes. That's at 2 p.m. So it doesn't really affect us right now. Obviously, then you got this going on at 9 a.m., which is camera there. And then you have this. That's at 9 a.m. Kinda for GP. And then I mean that's it. Friday you got NP, and then tomorrow's just chilling. So that's what we have today. I think overnight. I don't think anything happened overnight. Let me take a look though. Yeah, overnight nothing much happened. There's nothing crazy to happen except for whatever this was. But aside from that, for GJ nothing really crazy happened. I think Asian session was pretty rangy. After New York session it was pretty rangy. Price did come down towards the end of the stream, I think. This is 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. here. Price came down. Yeah, price came down after he left. Came down another like 70 pips. So it came down to smash a target. A target did get smashed at 139 700. And then what happened later was prices was just stuck in that range for a bit. This range. So we actually got a breakout this morning during the London session opening, or not even the London session opening. The pre-London, no, pre-New York. And prices is pushing up here, so I'm pretty I guess you can say I'm pretty bullish today, because surprisingly the day kind of closed bullish yesterday, which is pretty crazy. But daily kind of yesterday, guys, take a look at this. We actually closed very weak doji bullish yesterday. If you take a look at it from this perspective, you can see that what happened on the day time frame was price was at resistance. Versus that resistance, and then price made support down here. So like this is the range that we were in, right? But look what happened. Price broke above, and then we formed another support right here, a new support. So if this is your support right here for GJ, then we have a high chance that price should be able to push up. Because for us to continue down yesterday, like I mentioned, we would have had to really close strong bearish back in the range, and then for us to continue down today, right? But that didn't happen. So if this is the case, then high chance we have to retest the highs again today at 141 200 levels. So you can expect this to get tapped. Price to pretty much mirror this candle to go up. That's the day time frame. Come down to the 4-hour time frame. What do you have here is, I mean, 4 hours pretty clean as well. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Your focus here is just looking at this right now, right? We had a resistance that was broken here. This is the range. So now, like a high chance, we're tapping some minor levels here. We have tapping this very minor resistance. But I think above this resistance, you can get more buys up to go retest that 141 200 levels there. And that would be pretty sweet. But yeah, I think I'll probably will look for buys today. Come down to a 30-minute time frame to start marking up. Yeah, just usually create a resistance here. I guess you can say. Yeah, let's look at the 30 minute. 15 minutes is a bit messy. There's some reason at 30 minutes today. Because look at the 15 minute, right? Compared to 30 today. So I think today I preferably I'm trading at 30 minute today, since everything's much more clean and prices just respecting this area a bit nicer on a 30. You have a very minor support right here. This like I guess I can say your range that we're in right now. And I think above this area you can probably get a push up. And then I'll look for buys above here probably. 140, 440. I look for buys for price to drive up towards 140, 750. I think this range here is about a 32 pip range. Yeah, 32 pip range, not bad. Alright, pretty simple analysis. And if price doesn't respect the support, then price has a high chance that it could continue down here to retest this low again. So let's see what happens here. But we have about 13 minutes left for this New York session. I mean, for this 7 a.m. candle. Alright, okay, I mute you guys now. There we go. Yeah, it's not bad. The range to go down here, if price were to break back, it is going to be at 23 pip range. But preferably, I would just rather take buys in this case, above 140, 440. But this is clean. Like, this does make sense if price were to drive back. Because now you're looking at this as like a retest area, right? Because price drove up, made it high, and now you're expecting price to retest the previous resistance here to go up, right? This is where you have those arrows going up on those charts that you usually get. But if price fails to respect this level, then high chance we're going to continue back in the range because support will be broken. Alright. What's going on, Bryce?
What's up? Good morning. I'm in a trade already, but it's a good one.
What do you win? Gold?
Gold celery.
You just got in?
The celery play on a 15-minute.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, gold is probably going to retrace this whole move. Looks like it's going to be coming down to like 1945 here. What's your TP?
I just did like the 10 pips, like 75%, 10 pip. I'm gonna close 75 at 10, and then try to let it run to 1946.
Yeah, I think
runner.
Yeah, it should be easy to come down here to 1945.
Yeah, I might go runner. Yeah, I might do the runner. Just go run it down a little further. But I'm just gonna secure the 10. It's like a major resistance on the weekly at like 1951.273. So it stayed. Yeah, it broke with low there. And it closed on the 15-minute. What time is it right now? Or the 3:15? Yeah, it closed below there, and then it kind of went up. There it goes. I just hit a 10.
Oh wow! Oh, that's the sound. That's the sound for 10 pips.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the sound when you hit the partial TP on the MK.
Wait.
So on you can.
There you go.
No, you can set. You can set. What I like about it is that you can set like your partial TP to whatever percentage you want.
Yeah.
And then it like automatically
clips
it.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
And then you can. Yeah, that's cool.
Wait, where'd you get in? Up here? Like,
I got in right at the. Hold on, let me see where.
Hey, I pressed on a waterfall. Get down here. Like, gold should easily be able to come down here. Yep, there it is. I
got.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Let me see. I got in at 1940. Is that today? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a pretty simple play here, guys. Like what happened here on gold, was pretty much just, if you take a look at this, like this whole trade, which is probably going to be based off like you can say the 1 hour time frame, right? The whole perspective of it, it's because look at this. This is the perspective of it. You have a resistance here, you have a support form down here. So like since this area here failed to respect gold to fly up. What happened here was price broke back in the range. Therefore, price has a very high chance to continue down to fill the rest of the range, right? So if you go on like the 15-minute time frame here, 30-minute time frame, or especially the 15 here, what you have form here is a sell replay, like Bryce mentioned, right? He mentioned the sell replay right here on gold, right there. You had like a very minor support there. Price closed bullish here, creating a minor support. So since this kind of here broke the lows of that was when your trade was activated, and then you'll take the position coming down here. Obviously, right now you'd probably be risk-free on a trade, but and yeah, your TP will be down here like a 1945 point or 1946 here. So pretty simple trader. The reason I said the move stops break even was just because like we're tapping like these very minor levels here, very minor support. So you wanna take advantage of that. Sorry, what do you see, Bryce?
Oh no, yeah, I got in at that 1950.31.
Yeah.
So I anticipated once it like came back down right there. I'm like, oh, it's gonna come. You know, like I wasn't gonna wait for it to break the low on the last candle. Just kind of knew.
Yeah,
I mean,
30 minutes is so clean too. Like look at this clean traffic coming down here. Alright guys, my camera's gonna be off for like a good like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna eat real quick while I stream. I'm still gonna be here though. Just wanna be eating on camera. So for now, you guys look at Bryce. He's gonna take the spotlight over here, top right screen.
Make some coffee here too.
Mukbang? Bro, I'm eating boiled eggs, man.
Nice. It's a good breakfast.
It's why I was late.
It's healthy.
I woke up at 6 today. I woke up a bit late. I was supposed to wake up at 5:45, like 5:30. Have enough time to make them, but I'm like, you know what? I'm craving eggs. I'm just gonna turn the stream on, put the intro on for 10 minutes, and just make it while the stream started. So, which is fine. Nothing much happened, anyways. Getting that protein making me proud. Hey, bro. Thanks to you, man. You know, you help me. I help you. Does anybody else eat boiled eggs with salt?
I used to eat it with like soy sauce.
Okay, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's too much for me.
Really?
I think like some salt, but that's it. Just get that flavor, and the soy sauce is just nah. I don't know.
Too much?
Yeah, too much for me.
I like that soy sauce and sriracha, to be honest with you. With boiled eggs. So Asian, man.
Eating boiled, I'm telling you guys, man. Eating boiled eggs fills you a lot more than eating scrambled eggs.
Play some of that background music. There you go. Nah, he's eating right now, Alex. He's not muted. Oh, is he?
I
Is he
was
trying to talk?
muted.
Oh,
Damn, I was
he's
for
trying to
how
talk.
long? No way.
Oh shit.
Jeez. Okay, so what I was trying to say was that I want to see if GG could close bearish here on the hourly. So I want a closure below like 140, 330 because that's gonna indicate for us that we have a high chance to continue down here towards like 140, 100, right? Because we're just breaking back into the range, breaking the support. Because for us, for price, technically price is bullish, right? But for us to really go up in this area, because your focus is this, you're not focused on like the weekly right now, the daily, and you're focused on this structure alone. And you understand that buys will be valid as long as you stay above here, and sells will be valid as long as we stay below here, right? Because this is an area where price is gonna retest to potentially go up. But if price fails to retest this area and it starts to break, then you're gonna be breaking support, and then that's where you're gonna see a move coming down here on GJ. So a closure below this area would be ideal at like 140, 300. And then you can see this happening in the future, aka a couple minutes. You can see this pop down. Alright. Let's see though. 30% gold survey, yep. Yep. You know how I do, man. Easy 4 pips for the boy.
That's the easiest trade all year so far.
That's a pretty simple trade, yeah.
Yeah. So
Right after when I caught it.
It just hit the my trailer too, so everything closed for me. On my runner, I mean. Everything.
Yeah, thanks. Especially thanks to Bryce though, for sure, because he's the one that actually brought the idea up. Because I wasn't looking at gold earlier, but when I saw this is automatic, like yeah, it's going down here, automatically. But yeah, thanks Bryce for the idea.
Seen it. If you would have started on time, you would have seen it. But I was ahead.
Yeah, I was a lot of hectic stuff is going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 hour closer, guys. 1 hour close back in the range here. Can we take some sells there? How big our stops are done? 15 pip stop for like a 9 pip gain. I'm kind of actually yeah. Off the 1 hour, 1 hour close it perfectly where we wanted to. Took an entry, guys. My stops around 16 pips, and my targets are around like 19 pips in the trade.
Alright, let's go.
$16 pip target because I'm using my 30-minute stop as my stop loss. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. You have the entry? Oh yeah, I'm at the entries like around like where I put it up. This right here. I didn't get an entry in the opening. It was like right here. Right? What happened here was prices closed back. I explained this earlier. Prices closed back in the range here. Closing bearish back in the range here. So as long as, I mean, 1 hour also closed bearish on bearish as well at resistance. So this makes perfect sense for price to just drive down, come down towards like the support down here.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Morning.
You guys just got in this trade?
Yes, just got in. I got a bit of a late entry, but it's like a good like 2 pips or 1 pip, so it's kind of it's whatever. Not too worried about a 1 pip late entry. Like this type of late entry is kind of like just can't really do anything about it because it's just like just price moving really quick, and it's just depends on how quick your hands are. But it's not like it was like I knew it's not like, you know, price came down like 5-10 pips and then I'm like, oh, I'm getting it now. Like it's not that type of late entry. It's a good late entry type thing. Not good, but it's not a bad one. It's not a forced bad trade. I mean bad entry. Oh wow, Wixon, I gotta send you a link, man. My bad. Keep forgetting, man. Welcome to the other side. First trade up for this morning, EJ. The loss did a few mistakes. My bias was bullish and higher time frame was moving, showing me a bullish trend, but entered a sell base of the 15-minute time frame. Okay. What you got going on here? Wait, did you say start replay? Oh no, you just said enter a sell. Candle broke and closed above the 1 hour resistance bias bullish. 2 15-minute candle closed bearish and broke the low of the previous candle. 3, if this candle closes bearish and breaks the wick of the previous candle, I'll enter a sell position. Got stopped at 1% loss. Oh, I mean, I think this is a similar trade to what I'm taking right now. Yeah, it's a pretty similar trade because price kind of broke above this resistance here and then failed to respect this area right here, so high chance price had to come down here. I understand the idea. It was a pretty good trade. Just in this case, prices broke the highs. I'm not sure what happened later though. This trade here, guys, is heavily impacted off of the 1 hour time frame. If you guys were here from the start of the stream, you guys understand that now. This is a bit clearer. Heavily impacted from the 1 hour time frame. Let's look at the structure here. Look at this. This is your focus. I'll say once you break below 90, 140 to 17, you should get a waterfall coming down here. 140 to 17, 140 to 15, that's when you be kind of chilling. Let's see, if you move your stop loss to the current candle high, I mean, you're gonna be risking 3 pips then, but this trade just hasn't come down far enough for me yet. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I think I'll move my stops down, guys, to the current high, because this hourly candle also I guess you can say close with not that big of a range as well. Like the wick that I left on the last candle wasn't that big of a range, so I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna move my stop loss down to the current, and I'm gonna risk like pretty much 3 pips on this trade now. Just reducing my loss if it were to flip. Yeah, perfect. Right, because if it kind of flips bearish and breaks the high, then it wouldn't make sense for us to be in it. I think I just got stopped out as well. Yeah, I got stopped out. Pretty much 3 pips. Spreads kind of got me there. I moved pretty much my original stop loss was up here, guys. Original stop loss was up here at 30-minute high, and then I kind of moved it down here as price just create a new low, and I realized that this hourly candle here didn't have much of a range to go down here, so move my stop loss to this kind of high, and risking 3 pips instead of 16 pips here. And when price broke the highs with my spreads, I kind of got out. So very small loss on that GG attempt. That was -3 pips. Wow, spreads got me there by like a bit. I feel like this morning is so hectic, you know. I came late because I was making something, and then off the rip we had a gold sell for 40 pips, and then I mean this all happened within like 20 minutes. And then I said yesterday, like some days you get days where you come on a charts and you see opportunities right away, and then some days you won't see any opportunities at all, and it might take a bit. Damn, this kind of came back up, broke the highs. Actually, I'm not sure if it even broke the same highs again. I think it just my spreads got me out, but and then now it's just flipping bearish here. So let's see what happens. I did say though, once it breaks below that 139, was it 139? Yeah, 140 218 mark. That's when you'll get a waterfall on GJ. You get a huge push coming down here. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't break the highs. I just my spreads took me out there. I'm not sure how you guys dealt with that. Some people have my smaller spreads than me, but Traders Man had a 1 pip spread, so I got out. Second trade, you train with 50K this year, 50K. I've been trading. I mean, my accounts last year were 50K. Some of them, like beginning of the year it was, or beginning quarter 1, 2, 3. It was like around that range. For the rest of the year after, I just kind of calmed it down for quarter 4. Second trade on EJ, closed at break even, done for the day. What you got going on? Range to kind of close above the resistance and above the previous candle highs. Oh, we got break even here. Could have taken some profits, but didn't close at the percent side. I'll let the trade run as it is risk free. Yeah, it made sense. For you to hit break even and not. Because what's happening here probably is price is probably coming back into range here, I'm guessing, due to the structure here that's forming, and due to how price reacted right here at resistance. So you grew to 50K. We just start. I mean, it's just not quite grew to 50K. More of just like a deposit. Over time. I guess you can see I grew it over time, like over the past like my 2 years of just doing trading and doing other stuff. Kind of had the money to just throw it in there. Quarter 4 though, I did start with low balance, and I did grow it up to around that range. Yeah. Quarter 4 was pretty. I was expecting quarter 4 to be pretty boring and dead, but quarter 4 was pretty interesting. Of 2020, I had a decent quarter 4. 30% account growth, I think in November or something like that. I forgot. Or no, sorry, not 30%. A lot more. I forgot what it was though. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if GJ just falls down here. It's about to break that area that I mentioned earlier too. 140, 215 here.
Anybody on the stream still on that in the GJ trade?
I am.
Yeah.
Man, I'm jealous. Yeah, I hear it in the background.
No chance.
I hear it in the background. I think he's trying to say that GJ's coming down here. Oh yes, you guys are in there still? Nice. I got out. I just my broker did not handle that. Spreads.
Shit.
I think if I had earlier entry, if I had like an entry like on the opening of the candle, like right away, maybe I would have kept it. But my entry was pretty late. My entry was like down here, 142.78 around that range. So
I got stopped out in that one too.
but you got gold earlier, so you know what I mean. Wait, how many pips you catch on gold?
Let's see.
He's like, you got gold, so it's not fair.
I caught gold in my head. No, I gave a signal for gold. I mean, I guess I caught it as well. I just didn't catch it. I didn't trade it, but yeah, gold is so clean, much cleaner than GJ. Just a simple play.
Yeah, the runner almost got 50 pips, and then when I closed the 75%, I had like 10 pips on 75, and my runner went 50, like almost 50.
So you grow and deposit at the same time, but keep it around 50K area. What do you mean? Oh yeah. Yeah. Like this is the comfortable amount that I'm comfortable with leaving my account just running with.
Go make some coffee real quick.
Yep. Everybody needs their coffee. I think you'd be a bit more safe here to move stops to the current kind of high now than I did earlier on GJ. I mean, now it definitely, this candle here should not break this high, right? Because earlier we did that with the anticipation that we were going to close bearish, right? But the same candle that made a high came down, made a low, and then came back to break the high. Just come down again to break the low, right? But now the 15 has actually closed bearish, you know, like strong bearish too. So now it certainly shouldn't break this high if it wants to drive down. I would probably consider this like a good entry here as well. It's just that it's right at this support here, very minor support. Like if I was in a trade already, then it would be a different story, right? It would just be a break-even trade. You know, but entering here is gonna be a bit riskier since it's just at the support. Might as well put my entry stops now after the fitness close. Yeah. Very small loss though. Nothing too crazy. Give me a second. I'm gonna finish my last egg here. I'm just asking because I want to switch. Okay, yeah. See, I was waiting for this answer. I was like, why does he keep asking me the same question over and over again? Makes some sense now. Just asking because I want to switch to a live from demo, and I'm wondering like when you take profits, do you let it go lower than 50K? Yeah. So this question is so subjective, man. I think it's all based off comfort and what you're comfortable doing. Like my rule of thumb, I always stick by is risking less than 3% per trade, and you know, the account is the account. Like I'm not focused on making a certain amount a day or losing a certain amount a day. Like that's not my focus is just taking the same trades that I take all the time and just using the same risk. But don't get too caught up in the fact that you need to keep an account over a certain amount, right? Because what happens is when people start to, let's say for example, people have like a $1,000 account, and they would want to have that account at a break even, obviously, or positive, right? But like the moment they go and draw down for that account, they start to lose they start to lose their mind and start to lose their focus. They start to chase like those losses because they're trying to get back to that break even point, right? And that's what messes up a lot of traders. So I think the focus should just be focusing on a trade and focus on just managing trade and using proper risk. That will keep you in the game.
If you're doing it right, like your account size doesn't matter, because like if you can trade the whole year with $100 and then that account end up being 1,000 without you ever losing 100, that means you're capable of running that 1,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to 1,000,000. So like in reality, like the account size doesn't matter if you're trading correctly and sticking to your plan, you know.
Yep. Loss from it's all personal preference. My trades that I risk is like 1 to 2% per trade. Usually, like 3% is max for me, max. So Well, yeah, I mean, my number one tip is just to don't focus too much on that account because it's really gonna destroy you at the end of the day. I remember when I first started trading, Like my focus was just trying to flip the account, you know, bring it from this to this in a certain amount of time. The amount of time I would have saved, the amount of time, the time and money I would have saved if I just started to do what I do now. When I first started, obviously though, you gotta learn, but it's a crazy thing about.
That's everything though, man. Like, you gotta go through the learning process, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now, like my account, like I'm around break even. Actually, I'm like for the week. I'm around a bit in profit. Break even, I'll say. More break even, but like I'm not. There's no like pressure for me, you know, to go positive for the week. Obviously, I haven't had a negative week in a while, in like months. I think for the whole last year, I didn't have a negative week, but like it's not like I wouldn't mind going negative. Not that I wouldn't mind, but like I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be down or anything at the end of the week if I went the week negative. Like almond losses are kept small. I promise you things, how much your account is growing, how much is okay. So the thing is, like, if I were to give you my exact numbers, how's it gonna benefit you in any shape, way, or form? You know?
I'll tell you what, to help everyone improve their percentages and what to lose, highly recommend Magic Key.
Yeah, that's a good tool.
Without it, it's so hard to like take percentages. You use a Stinu app, put in how much you have in your account. Stinu apps, like, it's not bad, but you have to put what percentage you want to risk, what currency you're trying to trade, and with the Magic Key, it's just way easier. Whoever doesn't know what it is, I'm pretty sure into there.
Dang, free promo. Hey, he got paid by Ratchet today. That's why.
Nah, I wouldn't.
No, joking.
I just highly recommend it so much. It's just so easier than having to manually type in numbers into your MetaTrader, or doing it through your phone.
No, like, yeah, 100%.
So much easier.
It's just pretty quick and efficient.
I wish I could get paid by them.
You gonna drop his referral now? No, yeah, I think a lot of trades happen now. I think I was one of the first batches. It was like back last March when I got it. What if I told you? Yeah, Carlo, I think it was you, right? Was it you? I'm guessing it was you because you bring it up, but I think, yeah, it was you that DM me about that. Um, oh, so you have in development now. That's great. Yeah, so I think Carlo here is coming up with him and his, I guess, team or whatever you can, his team, his squad. They're coming up with an app that acts as I guess you can say a risk calculator, risk management on a phone.
That's smart.
Yeah, like a. Do people like physical more, or just like would they rather a mobile phone?
What do you mean?
Like if it were to come to like a device that calculates your risk and all that, I'm not gonna say any names, but if it were to come to that, would you prefer it to be on a phone, like, or on a device, on your device, or just be on like a physical calculator?
I feel like on your phone it could probably sell more than it could a physical device. I feel like on your phone you get it a lot quicker for a lot more people than you can having to physically send it.
It saves I know for one, it saves a lot of duties. I mean, a lot of shipping fees. Yeah, no shipping fees. It's all through online.
Like if I had Magic Keys on my phone as an app, I'd probably use my app more.
The app
in my phone.
the app will be free. Wow. Got some competition here now. Long term, could you see GJ making higher highs for the year? Long term, higher highs for the like. What do you mean by like higher highs, like all time highs, or what do you mean? Because all time highs, probably not. But higher than last year, maybe. Last year's high was last year's high was like 145. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we were to break that this year, I mean, yeah, we could potentially break that. We're still like on a little bullish trend here on like the yearly, the weekly, the monthly. But if you're talking about all time highs, then probably not, because all time highs are gonna be all at like 200, 270, which is a bit unrealistic. But anything can happen at the end of the day. Well, I feel more happy with the trade now. I would have hit break even if I were to be in it. So at the end of the day, same result either way. Well, pretty similar.
Yeah, I got my stop loss right above the past previous high.
On a higher time frame, it's at the bottom of the charts and look like it created a strong support to make higher highs. Oh, higher highs. I mean, it depends what you're looking at, though, right? Look at the monthly right here. I can tell you this, though. I can tell you that I could tell you that this has happened. GJ has, I guess, created a low here. Higher high. Lower high, you can say, because look what happened here. Price bounced off of the support that it created, and now it's just retesting this area. So as I'll say, once it actually breaks above this area at 142 levels, then you have a very high chance the price will continue up to make a new high at maybe 144 levels or even 148. Right? But that's once we actually break above this area right here. I think that's when price will continue to push up further. I just asked all these questions because no one really seems to help me when I talk about account size management. They'll say, yeah, because like it's not just like it's not that the reason why I answered the question the way I answered it was just because like it's a very subjective question, and it just depends on on how everyone is. Like your training style could be a bit different from mine, or not training style, but the way you plan your trades and the way the plans you have for your account could be different.
It depends. It's personal too. Like, so let's say one guy, all he has is let's say he has we're just throwing out numbers. Let's say he has like $2,000 savings, right? And then let's say another guy, he has like $50,000 in savings, and then they're both trading at the same time, and they both are successful. They both they went a year trading 500, they didn't bust, and they both ended up making $1,000. So they're both confident, but the guy with $50,000, he's not going to sit there and just going to keep grinding this thousand, whatever he made for the year. He's all right, I'm good now. I'm going to put in 25,000. And then where the other guy, he only has now, he still only has like 3,000. So he's still just going to grind up that $1,000, you know what I'm saying, account. So it's like, it's very personal. It's very different, So your question is kind of like, it's like, it's not helping you by knowing what Don did, like, or what anybody does, because it's all relative,
Yeah, like for me, I wouldn't say it's more personal. I think the way I answered it, I would rather answer it in percentage, because in percentage, everyone could relate. Whereas if I put actual numbers out, not everyone could relate. You know what I mean? Like not everyone's gonna have that same count.
Yeah, I meant the situation is I meant personal. Like it's different from everybody. Like because I might have 50,000, but like I just traded a whole year. I didn't bust this 500. I actually made 2,000. Like. There's no point. Like I'm confident. So all right, I'm gonna put in like 25,000 now. I'm gonna trade. Like, I don't need to grow that $1,000 account up to, to whatever. Where the second guy, all he has is $3,000 to his name, but he did the same thing the year before. He's not gonna put in his whole life roll. He's just gonna still trade with 1,000. So like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it depends on his situation, but the reality is like, all right, can you trade without like losing your account like for a whole year, and then you can make your personal decision what you want to do with it,
Because like, I can't know what the question leads to, because these are the same questions I would used to ask when I started trading. It's kind of just like, oh, I want to see your path, because I feel like if I can follow your path, I will be successful like you. Like that's what I'll say to people I was looking up to. So I ask people this question. I ask them, so what accounts did you start with? How long did it take you to become profitable? This and that. Like all those questions, all those subjective questions that just are irrelevant and will make you a better trader at all, or will help you in any way.
That's true. No, I think yeah, like you want to hear someone say, oh, like I ran 1,000 to. They want a number. They want like, oh, I ran 1,000 to 50,000 by trading this way or something like that, in a certain amount of time. And I think that's kind of like what a lot of people try to want to hear.
Because the person's asking just because like they want to see if they're on the right path, I guess. Yeah. But again, it's all different, man, for everyone. Yeah. I mean, if I'm only asking because if you don't have a second income and need to live off trading, then I mean, first see, so it gets to this. Like, first of all, if you don't have a second income and all you have is 1K to your account, you should definitely need a second income. Being realistic, you can't just out of the blue just be profitable randomly, and just randomly be profitable and randomly flip a $100,000 account to make a living off of it. Think about this: like every time, like no matter how much you deposit, no matter how much experience you have, every time you deposit money to your account, you're putting that at risk. Like understand that you could potentially lose that money that you deposited due to whatever reasons. Not because you're a bad trader or anything, but it's the reality of it. It's a risk at the end of the day. But yeah, like if you don't have a second income, and all you have is $1,000 trading account, and it's gonna be difficult, man. That's the thing. Yeah, that's how other gurus say. That's why I don't really promote that type of stuff. I don't really talk about like oh yeah, today guys, what happened? Today I was able to flip my $1,000 account to 100,000 by taking 76 trades today, and
salary on the 15.
Like no one cares about that stuff. No one's gonna starting at 15. Yeah, the range is a bit small here, isn't it? 10 pips. Definitely a bit small. Stop loss is way too big. I know you need like 25K. Nah, man. Like that's you. You can't really live off 25K as well, man. Like it's. I would say, man. um, you should keep trading as a part-time hobby until it actually makes you more than your full-time job. Like everyone's different, man. Everyone's expenses are different. I have a feeling Troy FX is gonna entry. No, I didn't take an entry, man. My first entry was the only the first one, and then pretty much I got out. But that was it. But you see where I'm going with this adapt, like it's. I think you're too focused on the money right now, man. And you know, you should. The reality of it is, you should really treat trading as a hobby until it actually replaces your actual job, the income that you have that you make. But the first thing traders do is that when they first start trading off, what they do is, you know, the first thing to think is that, I'm gonna crush this, I'm gonna flip this account, and I'm gonna quit my job, this and that. Like that's not the that's what every other guru out there tells you.
Yeah.
Pay this,
Yeah.
pay this for my course, pay that for my this, whatever, and you will be jobless or whatever. Not jobless, but you will be able to quit your job, whatever. And it's just same bullshit all the time. And it's like the reality of it now is that shit doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. I used to work mad hard, working paycheck to paycheck. But now through hard work and perseverance, I work from direct deposit to direct deposit. That's basically it. Celery. Yeah, your first position would have been fire right now.
If I didn't get stopped out, at the Kirk kind of high, I would have got stopped out at break even. So either way, I wouldn't have won on this trade.
Yeah.
If I would have maxed, I would have lost 3 pips, which I did. But that's it. I want to see if we can break the support here. I don't know. Like, I don't really like this area right here. But if it breaks back into range here, then, I mean, high chance we'll continue back in the rest of the range, which is going to be down here. But I'm saying this now. If we were to break back in this range here, it's going to be a bit messy for the rest of the day. Like, the sell down would be nice here. And then after we actually come down to complete the sell, we're just going to be ranging here for the rest of the day. And that's when it's going to get pretty nasty. But the structure is weird. Yo, my homies are back. What's up, man? IG's washing out your brains. That stuff is never not real. They live as suspicions and then course to you. Yep. Yep. Like, honestly, people don't care about, you know what? They don't care about that same story that people tell all the time. I'm a 20-year-old trader. You know, I can turn your life around. Pay me 3K, and your life will turn around. Like, that's the same old shit that everyone tells you on social media. All the gurus and mentors tell you that. Not 20-year-old, but like, around that, like usually around that age. And people don't care about that stuff anymore. People actually just care about how you actually got there.
Man, I've been doing it for 17 years.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, shit.
No such thing as get rich quick. Yep, that's BS. Yeah, a lot of stuff social media is BS. That's why like on Instagram here, like you would never see me just like you barely you barely see me um post my profits as posts. I just put them as stories, and I just when I do post them, it's to show you guys that like my account size, my accounts trades, my trades for the whole month. It's not like I'm just showing you all my wins and not my losses. You know what I mean? So it's just to show some type of transparency, and that's what people care about now. If I was posting a flex, I would just be posting my profits all day and not my losses. Like, what are those? You know, I do the typical guru that everyone else does. You know, they post their huge 100K profit, 170K. Gold goes for 3-4 months. Oh yeah, took a break, comes back, makes another million, buys a car. You know, it's the typical guru stuff, and it's crazy that people still fall for that stuff.
I feel like people don't want to be traders. People want to be gurus.
People, yeah, the guru lifestyle.
They want to pretend they know how to trade so they can teach people.
IMO.
Yeah, I saw gold.
Gold?
Yeah, check it out.
Oh wow, came down a lot more here.
And GJ's coming down too. One of them's live.
Yep.
Careful. Watch GJ find support right here.
Oh my god.
I think this is the trade, the entry that I got here for GJ earlier was I just didn't respect price action at all, you know.
I just took 10 pips on this salary.
Salary play? If you got on here, that was a great entry. But I'm not sure how
Yeah.
big your stop was.
It was 13 pips for 11 pips.
13 pip stop?
So it was a 13 pip stop for me.
Oh, so you had a negative in that trade.
Yeah, I got a negative out. But the thing is, the way it was moving, it's just.
I never heard you say a
it's my
negative
play if
RR in
it's-
your life. Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. I went straight down. As soon as it hit 3-4 pips in profit, I went break even because it had lots of momentum.
Yeah, if this support breaks there, then you could probably come down further. You have the ADM opening in about 15 minutes. You should get a lot more volume coming in 15 minutes. Wow, gold dropped though. Wow, that's crazy. So looking at gold here, gold dropped down. Look where it dropped to. If you're looking at this 4 hour here, 4 hour here is doing this. Price create a resistance, price create a support. This is the range. This is the first area it broke. This is the first area that indicated a sell. First of all, no top wick closure for the 4 hour candle, no range to go up. This guy here came back in the range. Yeah, fake out pretty much. So 85% chance of us filling the range here, and a 75% chance of us continuing further down once we break below the support. And the next support is gonna be. That's pretty crazy. I'll say, today we could potentially tap 1922. That's the next target. But if you're looking at the overall structure, then maybe for the week we can see 1900 because you're looking at this 4 hour now. But let's see how price reacts here at the support because this is a pretty heavy support. And if this breaks, say goodbye for a bit.
Bryce eating ice cream at 8 a.m.
No, man, this is like
Cheese?
it's so good. No, it's a multi-grain crispy roll.
Oh.
You see that?
Eating that? I thought it was ice cream.
They get them at
It's like,
Yeah,
damn, this kid's
man.
got the life.
Get these at Costco. They're so addictive, man. You know.
Healthy too?
I don't know how healthy it is because it's kind of sweet.
I don't know, you said multigrain, you just thought it was
Look.
healthy.
Look at the sugar content. How much sugar is it?
100
Like
grams.
80 grams of sugar.
I have to look at the whole. It's not on the individual wrap.
It's
I
great.
You gotta go
look
on.
at the
If you
box.
gotta go online to check this shit out.
You see,
too much
Oh,
sugar.
man.
it's all an illusion though. Like they put
It's on the
multigrain.
box.
They put green, organic, and then at the end of the day, it's 100 grams of sugar.
Where
It's
they
it's
could have put
it's
celery on there.
it's all disguise.
Yeah,
Make people think it's healthy.
it's not super sweet, but it's definitely
I
got
saw
sugar in it.
I saw a dope show there. It was about all the like the scams in the food industry and like how all these like terms are just created for you to
Yes.
think it's better, like
Supersized meat part two.
GMO, gluten free,
wait, was
organic.
it
Like it's all marketing. It's strictly marketing. None of this has any like scientific value.
was it this that you watched?
Yeah, I think that was it. Hold on.
Holy
So I
chicken?
can't say.
It's like supersized too. Yeah, and this
No, this wasn't it. This was like a documentary thing.
oh no, this is a
It
documentary
wasn't a movie.
too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a guy who ate McDonald's for 30 days. And
Yeah. I seen that first one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the second one though. Like this one is a bit different, but it's pretty educational as well.
Oh, they got a second one now?
Yeah, it talks about like the
supersized
food
one?
industry and
Oh.
like how it's all like always I guess you could say try to
You
scam
should
you.
watch the one about the water bottles. Seen that one about the plastic water bottles?
No, I haven't seen that.
Google it or YouTube it. The water bottle documentary. Plastic bottle.
I watched one that almost turned me vegan after I watched it. Those things are very they're very convincing.
Dude, you ever seen
know?
the KFC
Like-
chickens that KFC grows? They have no beaks. No way. Like they maximize them for meat.
Oh
Like
no.
some mutated Chernobyl chickens. Yo, I make
Yeah, I
you
don't doubt
wanna
it.
never have no fast food. Show your hand, GJ.
Trying to what color should I do? Go back to purple. Purple was a vibe yesterday. There we go.
Don looks like he's in a tanning salon. Said you better.
In the tanning thing, in the tan bed.
You're gonna walk out after every stream looking dark as fuck.
He dropping GU too? Yeah, GU drop. It makes sense. GU is heavily impacted by the dollar as well, right? So gold dropped. I think US30 created a move too. I think US30 did it. Like gold just dropped. GBP/USD. Let's take a look. Yeah, GBP/USD kind of came down to that support. Lots of
There's a reason
volume,
for that.
and thing is, this is gonna be a lot more volume coming in as well. It's only 7:50 a.m. Whoa. Where's your background, Fernando? Guys in
That's dope. I was just testing some stuff.
you guys in Arkham. This guy's in Arkham City.
Nah, it's Miami.
Oh, it's Miami.
Bayfront.
Got two Miami boys in the video call here.
He must be panhandling by Bayfront Park. That's damn, from American Airlines straight to the house. Where's that feature? Where you get that feature from?
I mean, you're in Miami. You got the view, so you don't really need that feature.
Yeah, but I got this what I got, you know what I mean?
You could pick your own picture, and that was just a picture I took the other day.
Don
Isn't that
used to
dope,
do
though?
that. Don used to trade on the beach last year. He was trading on the beach.
Yeah, I have some good servers and I had a good Hawaiian servers. Just chilling. I had to return back home, you know. COVID.
Yeah, I remember the first time I seen that, I was like, yo,
You thought it was
you do
real?
that? Where you get the Wi-Fi? Yeah, and then I seen behind you that the screen was cracking. I was like, ah.
This guy's on the green screen.
I actually got excited. I was hoping that shit was real. It's like, I'm booking a plane ticket right now, Dom. Give me the name of the hotel. If Wi-Fi
That's how I
is that
wanna
good that you
retire,
can
man.
sit, You could sit at the beach and trade.
Whole ass
That's how I want to
computer,
retire. I
streaming.
want to sit on a laptop.
That's the future though. It's gonna come eventually. You'll be able to bring your PC
I don't
anywhere
even
you
want to
go.
be on land. I want to be somewhere on like a cruise ship. You know, never getting off it.
30-minute and 1 hour close below 140.332. Had a late entry. Previous 30-minute high stops. Using this candle was this candle closing below was a big indicator that we were coming down to test the lows. Target, yeah. This is a very good trade, the way you manage it as well. You see, like, if I were to obviously keep my original stops, I think that was the only way my trade would have played out here. That was the only way here. But since I moved it down to the current candle high, I got out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whose mic is that?
My bad.
This guy's 8 a.m. in the morning, just chilling, vibing out.
8 a.m. in the morning.
Just vibing. Man, I got a very new question. You can ask any questions you want, man. Noob questions, experience questions, whatever it is. It's all just a vibe here. Man. I used to see this and have FOMO. Now I'll see it and be like, wow, that was a great move. Things have changed, you know. The whole perspective of it has changed. Used to just be like, fuck, man, I missed the move. I need to catch it. So now I'll probably enter a sell right here, and after I'll take with the FOMO feeling that I'll be missing the trade. But now it's just like, oh yeah, what a great move. I can't wait to catch the retracement back up later. I think for gold though, I think once we get a closure below 1931 here, we can get a potential push coming down towards 1922 here. That's your next target. This range here, and then this range here is about a 90 pip range. Come down. Oh wait, 15-day close below here. Wow. 30-minute didn't close below yet though. 30-minute close in about 4 minutes though. 1 hour closes in about 4 minutes. Yeah, the 1 hour closure is very crucial because we have more downside. And GJ has great support here. You know, GJ came down here, tapped the support level, and now it's creating support. The 1 hour is about to close in about 3 minutes though, and the 1 hour is going to close bearish.
So they're just gonna say, look, GJ was lying. He just created support.
Yeah. I want to see if it breaks it here though. I kind of want a closure. A 1 hour closure below 140.088 here would be cool.
It's only got like one zone to go down. This is where my runner would have been.
Yeah. Damn, Bryce had 2 cameras going on.
Do I?
All angles going up.
Oh shoot, my bad.
I was like, this dude's coming from his chin.
I didn't mean to do that. I use my phone because I use my AirPods for the phone to talk because I don't have a headset.
Oh wait, you got Bluetooth? Can't you connect your AirPods to your PC?
Yeah, Bluetooth.
Yeah, you can.
I don't. Can I? I don't think mine can do that. It's kind of old.
Oh,
Maybe, I don't know. It's a really old laptop. I just use it for trading, but
It's definitely got Bluetooth. It might not have Wi-Fi, but
Wi-Fi. Imagine buying a laptop without Wi-Fi. You know.
it has Wi-Fi. I never tried a Bluetooth. I guess I could check it out. Let me see.
Pretty sure it has Bluetooth. Bluetooth's been around for some time.
Uh,
Unless you got that in like
yeah,
back in like the days, like back in the 19s, you know. Shut up,
the
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth 1.0 barely had a connection.
I'm gonna check it out. See what happens. Take a look. Cause yeah, that'd be good if I can do that.
At Harva, what's your new question? Kind of want to know what it is. I want to see if it's actually a new question or not. I can say this though. Over the past year or so, I know I've been growing. You know how? I'm putting less sugar in my coffee. It's becoming just drinking black coffee now at this point.
I'm telling you, it's the eggs. It's all that protein.
Boiled eggs is amazing for breakfast, man.
Yeah, but you have 5 of them, you're gonna gain fucking and go to the gym. You're gonna gain a bunch of muscle.
Uh, 28 seconds for a closure here. 28 seconds. 25. Wow, we retraced backed up. Price is just making a support here. 15 is so nasty. I'm only looking at the 15 right now just because I'm looking at the support that's creating. But anything up here is just kind of getting pretty nasty.
Everything else is still bare. Like you can't.
Yes.
There's no buys. That's one of the things I was talking to with Ted. I mean, I respect his opinion. I'm sure a lot of us here can respect his opinion.
Yeah.
And I think it was one of the first things I've ever asked him when I spoke to him. And like, what's your, the most important thing for you to actually enter a trade? He was like, I got to make sure at least 4 or 5 time frames are going in the same direction. The 15, the 30, the 1 hour, the 4 hour. Mainly most of his trades will have all time frames going in the same direction. And that's stuck with me.
Yeah, it just makes a lot more sense, right? Like it wouldn't make sense to just take a trade where every other time frame is bullish, 4 hours bullish, 1 hour is bullish, 30 minutes bullish, daily is bullish, and then the 15 is bearish, and you want to take sales just based off the 15,
Yeah, he's like, how comfortable you want to be in the trade? Like, you're
Yeah.
still gonna be in the trade and flip through the time frames and switch through them and see if they're going your way. He's like, well, you better be in the trade already when they're all your way instead of, waiting for them to all go your way.
Like it adds more confidence to the trade. Like you'll probably never see me take a trade that's just one time frame's the opposite color, and I'll just go off that one time frame. Bullish, bearish. Every time I trade both flag, it reverses, and I just don't like how to identify when I took a trade or short it. First of all, man, I think the real question is first you gotta identify what is a bull flag. Not what everyone agree tells you, not what the book tells you, but for you, what do you see is a bull flag? So let's search up a bull flag here. Let me help you out. I don't go off by patterns, by the way. Oh yeah, bullish flag. Okay, yeah. So a bullish flag is like this. This is a bullish flag right here, right? So what do you have in this area? Simple. What you gotta do here is you gotta remove all this. Remove this line here. Remove all these lines here. Remove all these whatevers. And look at this. Resistance formed there. Support formed there. What happens when you have a support and resistance formed? What happens in that area? A range, right? You have a resistance form, support form. You then now have a range that's formed. So in this range here, pretty simple. A break above the range, a break above the resistance, that's where you look for the buys to go up. A break below support, that's where you look for the sells to come down. And that's all the all that this is. Like these wicks here, it said, oh yeah, retracement here. These wicks here, look what these wicks have in common. These wicks here came down. This wick here came down. This wick here came down. Never closed below. Never closed below. Never closed below. So until you actually have a closure above or below, in this case, look at this candle here. This candle closed above. That's where your buys would be. Stop loss, previous candle, entries there, TP at next resistance, next target, wherever your target is, right? But it's very important to really look at wicks and way candles close. If it closes above or below, if it's a wick, or if it's an actual closure of a candle. Very key. But yeah, I think first you gotta understand the true meaning behind what everything is. You know, like when people say, you know, prices bounced off at 61.8. Why did it not go up here? And I think the first question is, what is a fib? What happens inside of Fibonacci? You know, you just gotta break it down. And now to answer your question, how to identify if I should take the trade or not? I think that all depends on just probability of taking the same consistent trades over and over again, and being able to consistently take it over again. But that comes with experience, obviously. That comes with you back testing. That comes with you taking the trade many times and having a decent sample size for it. What's the tool at the back? It's in the link in the description in that video. Too dark, man. I feel yeah, it's not just about patience and timing. I think it's more about just understanding what you're doing, you know. Like really understand what you're doing. Like when you take a trade, do you go back and look at the back of that trade and look back at what happened in that trade? Like not just, you know, oh yeah, I made profit, cool, it's a trade. I mean, I took a loss, cool. Like, do you really look back into the trade deeply and look at what time it was at, you know, what happened during that time, you know, like asking all those questions. Because once you figure that out, it's pretty simple. You'll be focused on the trades that you win, and you would take out the trades that you don't usually win in. Because people can't really identify their trades, because people just take round trades without a plan. Yeah, so if you look back, then I think your focus here should be just look back at your terminal for last year, for 2019, I mean 2020, sorry. Look back at your terminal and figure out, look at each and every trade and figure out what were your winning trades. What kind of scenario was it? Was it a breakout of range? Was it, you know, like what happened? Like what kind of subs were they? And eliminate the ones that didn't work for you, and execute more on the ones that played out the most. And just continue to do that, because you never know if you win or lose a trade. You never know. It's all probability. So you obviously want to stick with the higher probability trades, right? It just makes sense. You see, like this buy here, it made sense. But going back to what Wix9 said, like, you know, a lot of time frames are just bearish right now, and it just doesn't make sense to just take a buy off of a 15-minute time frame. Like the hourly's bearish, 30 minutes bearish, you know.
You're not gonna be like, if you flip to the 30 and you're in a buy, or if you flip to the like
1 hour
and you're in a buy, you're like, should I be in a buy?
Yeah. Like, I mean, daily and forward makes sense. I can say that. But I think for buys, for me,
they could flip right now. Like we said, it found support, and you know. But if you're looking at the last candle, if you were in the middle of the last candle and you see it forming bullish.
Yeah. Like I'm looking for, like I'll let this play out. If I'm looking for buys, I'll let this play out. Let it do whatever it wants to do. And I'll take buys above 140, 335 to push
Yeah,
up.
once it breaks out, I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen. It can stay in this range for the rest of the day, but yeah, once we're out of the range, that's how I play.
You really can't trade small account. It's going to be hard and take time. I think that's not true, man. I think the reason why it's hard for you, or not for you, but just general, like it might be hard for some people to trade small accounts, and they say, you know, it takes too long to flip it. It's because they're too focused on the money, too focused on flipping that account, too focused on having that 100% account growth, you know. At the end of the day, if you can't catch a 10 pip trade on a small account, how are you gonna be able to catch on a bigger account? The trade stays the same, the ideas are the same, the markets are the same. Markets won't change off your account size. It all goes back to how consistent you are and what your true focus in trading is. Is it the money or is it the lifestyle? Is it actually what you want to do? Because yeah, look, you have for example, you have let's say you have a 100K account. Cool, you caught 10 pips using a 3% risk. I know, you took a 3% risk in that trade. Same thing, you go on a $100 account, take a 3% risk, same result. Nothing changed except for the fact that you have a bigger account and you made more profits. But that doesn't mean the guy with the smaller account is a better or worse trader than the other guy. It's the same growth, same trade that they both took. It's just one guy's in a different position than the other guy. But it doesn't mean one's better than the other guy. One might have more experience, you know. But I would say you can live a 50K account, yeah, but it depends on everyone though, you know. Like one guy might think 50K is a bad day. Oh no, not a bad day, a bad month. And a different guy could be thinking 50K is a good month. It's our perspective. It depends on the person and their lifestyle, I guess.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure we all have asked like the same questions he's asking right now.
Yeah, no, I don't blame them. It's just
Yeah, but it's like you know where people are on their journey by the questions they ask.
yeah, you know exactly where they are. Like the other day, I got a message saying, "Hey, thanks so much, Don. A big shout to him though, but it's like, yeah, thanks so much. I was able to flip my account today from, you know, from I think he said like 1,000 to I think 5,000 within a week, and like yeah, man, I can't wait. I'm about to quit my job, this and that, and I know that he's at that stage where his ego is getting to him, because I was there at one point. I had a crazy flip of account and I thought I was like top of the world. Ooh, gold here is gonna retrace a bit. Gold create very minor support here. We probably are gonna retrace a bit. I'll probably say until probably 1941. I'll say. because what happened here is price is just forming support here. Price closed bullish, indicating that support has been formed, a very minor one. So if this is a minor support that we're forming here, then high chance we have price to go up to make a resistance, and that's gonna be probably at 1942, and maybe even 1945, but 1942 be the next target for gold here. And hopefully we could make resistance somewhere, so maybe something like this will happen. Price pushes up, right? Pushes up, and then let's say we make a resistance right here, and then you can take sell to go down again, because now this is a resistance that's been formed. This is the range, right? So then you could probably take sells coming down to retest the lows again, and then you could probably see gold coming further down towards 1922 later, because high chance it has to break the lows the second time it comes around. Western Snipers, I just focus on moving stop loss once up 10 pips. Yeah, man, I think that's a very good that's how you know you're at that maturity level. You're a very mature trader. Wait, Bryce Nice. Wait, Bryce, is that you in the YouTube chat, Bryce Nice, or no?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
That's someone's messing with me.
There's a lot of Bryces. It's only 8:15.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for a second trade for the day. If there is one. I just don't know how I feel about taking the sells below here, because the range is a bit small. Way too small. I start every session in the morning by looking at the weekly, then daily, then 4 hour and 1 hour, etc. Same thing as Don. That made me more picky with choosing trades and help my runners. Hey, Wickstein, you said wait, were you streaming or who was streaming again? Or looking to stream?
My daughter, my 8-year-old.
Wait, games or what?
Yeah, games. Roblox, Star Stable.
Damn, young gamer. I think I'm not sure if you're gonna have to be there though. I'm not sure what Twitch's or YouTube's
Yeah, I'm looking into. I just I'm getting a cam for. I downloaded the software to share the screen, but I just set up her account with YouTube. They don't like kids' accounts, so I had to set it up for myself.
Yeah, 'cause I think what's happening. I think there's a guy on Twitch, but he plays Call of Duty, so it's different. But he's like,
dude, she's making videos. She'd be sitting there talking, making all these videos and talking to people, and I'm like, yo, why aren't you posting this? Like, and she's getting like people to join her like, little chat.
Damn.
She got like 80 people. I'm like,
damn.
80? I can't get 20. You have 80? Go ahead, do you. So she's like, yeah, just.
Damn.
I gotta get her.
Building community at
Yeah, because people.
8 years old, building like 80. That's a pretty that's pretty good.
Yeah, she'd be grabbing my cell phone or dialing up her cousin, going into the game, starting up a group, getting a chat. And I look, she's got like 80 people. I'm like, this is your group? She's like, yeah.
yeah. You know,
you joined the group? She's like, no, I started this group. I'm the owner of this group. I was like, what? You could monetize this.
When I was
like, I could what?
You know what monetize was? When I was 8 years old, what was I doing? Man, there was no social media back then for me.
Yeah, we didn't have no computer at 8 years old. I think I was the only person on my block with a TV, honestly.
Well, your 8 years old is different from my 8 years old, you know. Your 8 years old goes way back. Way back in the days. Me was like, you know, a good like 12 years ago.
My niece, she streams professionally for a living.
Damn.
Games.
How
old? She's in her mid 20s, early mid 20s, but she looks really young. Like
she streams like little kids games, right?
She streams like I don't know what kind of game she plays, but like
I see these teenagers in the space, you know, like they streaming for little kids, and they know exactly how these little kids think, so they manipulate the hell out of them.
I don't think it's for little kids. She plays like the mainstream computer games. Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. You get like, you know, 1 million 6-year-olds watching your video. You can monetize the hell out of it. I don't know. I think kids are easily manipulated. You could make I don't know. I feel it's easy for an adult to do. It's just a lot of work. It's not something I want to be doing. You know, creating videos, editing. My daughter all into that, so more power to it.
This just comes to what they really want. I guess their interest. I guess.
Yeah, open her like a Twitch or a Twitch. That's what she does. Like does the Twitch streaming, Twitch on games, twitching or whatever. I guess.
Yeah, I was talking to Don about that. Yeah, if there's a preference on which platform she should be going on, YouTube or Twitch.
No, the gamers usually do the Twitch, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the young gamers, like the kids gamers do that too, like the really young ones.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see too many kids streaming. But like I know one kid.
Yeah, but on YouTube there's a whole bunch.
Yeah, there's one kid that's like he's like 6-7 years old. He plays Call of Duty, and
my daughter plays Call of Duty. She plays that. She kills it. She plays what's the other one? Where everyone runs around. There's 100 people and you have to survive. What's it called? Everybody plays that.
Warzone?
No, not Warzone. It's like
Fortnite.
Where they got dances and all.
Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah. She kills it in Fortnite.
Oh.
She winning every other game she plays. She gets first or second place. She'd be like, Dad, one more game. I'm like, this one more game is gonna be about an hour. I know you're not gonna be the first one out.
Yeah, one more game is at least 30 minutes on Fortnite.
Hey Bryce, you got the time though. I forgot to make you a moderator. You can add links since you're a moderator.
I know. I sent it on the other chat. That's my niece right there. I sent it on the Zoom chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
When would you consider a previous range to be invalid, and how would you identify a new range? So, ranges. How will I answer this question? So, okay, so for example, right now looking at this, I'll say right now this is a range that we're in right now, right? This range, and if we were to break above this range here, we're entering a previous range, which is this. But if you were to break, for example, if we were to push up here, right, so Awesome pushes up, breaks above here, fills this range, this is the previous range, right? Once it breaks above this range, this is a new range now. Because look left, there's nothing here, right? And then you could expect price to create a new range, and maybe something like this can happen. Let's see, we form resistance right here somewhere. This will be your new range now. From there to here, that's your new range. But these are all previous ranges until we actually break out of a certain area. In this case, it's right here.
Oh, that's dope. She got videos from Cyberpunk Corporate. She went to their opening.
Damn.
Presentation with Keanu Reeves and all that.
That was like 2019, right? When they had that little meeting, conference.
Yeah, but she went. She was invited. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's pretty active.
Wait, when would you consider a previous? I think I read that question wrong. Invalid. I think all ranges are valid, man. Like, it's valid to get filled, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be valid to actually take a position, because not everything is gonna be tradable, right? But some ranges, if when you have, for example, in this case, if you see price coming back in this range, I'll say this is a pretty valid tradable range, because then you can take buys, and this range is big enough for you to take at least 10 pips in a range. But usually you want a decent sized range for you to take a position. So not all ranges are tradable, but all ranges are valid, if that makes sense. In this case, you have a 25 pit range here, I think. 17 pit range, so this case would be valid. Whereas if you have this though, I mentioned it earlier, if you have this is a smaller range, this is going to be invalid for me to take a position. The range from here to here. Because this range is only 10 pips. But it's still a valid range though. If price were to break below the support, you're high chance you'll see price coming down. But the question is it going to be tradable? Nightbot. Stop posting links. Ornan.
Kick him.
Imagine it kicks kicks Bryce. I made you a moderator, Bryce, so.
Or kick Nightbot.
Kick Nightbot? Nah, people come here spamming links.
Can you block him? Can he be blocked? Oh yeah, he can.
Yeah, G's got to the point where right now it's not moving. I mean, we've been moving like a good 15, 16 pips here, but nothing, like we're still in this range here, so I want to break out of this area. You know what people are looking at this as right now? People are looking at this as a head and shoulders. Oh yeah, it's a head and shoulders pattern here. You know, you get the left shoulder, you get the head, you get the right shoulder here. And they'll say, yeah, at 140 through the 5, they'll take sells coming down.
If you're part of the McLaren gang, you're probably looking for a 61.8 here.
Part of the McLaren gang.
On the fib.
Why do all traders have cars?
It's all the, I mean, like if you think about it, the head and shoulders, the 50% on the fib, or the 61.8, like this is, it's all the same play. If you look at a price action, how we're doing it, like, we're all looking for the same thing. We're all just calling it a different term.
Yeah, like one person could be looking for a head and shoulders here. and they'll take sells execution right here off the rip at this area, right? But if you were looking from a different perspective, like more of my perspective, I'll be waiting for bearish candle closures there at the top of the resistance. Big sells come down, right? But at the end of the day, it's the same idea. It's just taking
If you're
sells at
looking for the
resistance.
fib, you know, it's gonna hit the 50%. You're looking for that.
Yeah.
Sell.
Yeah, like this. What is this? 50, right?
50,
61,
61,
61, 50 maybe. Fib retracement right here. You can look at head and shoulders. You can look at it as price levels and bearish at resistance, but it's just the same shit.
It's probably some divergence there on the RSI. When it happens. 2 minutes after it happens.
Some Ichimoku cloud going on here probably too. Take a look.
I love it when people have all of that together.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look like Batsu. When you got all that shit together on one screen, it looks like the coronavirus hit your screen. Like, damn, my computer need a vaccine now.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab some water, some ice water.
Get that smart water.
Some ice water. It's getting too hot in here. Third minute close bullish here. Third minute create a support here. So I mean, 1 hour still open here. 1 hour still open. 1 hour is at a support. So you can see that a pretty heavy support as well. High time from strong support as well off the 4 hour. So if a 30 minute closing bullish here as support, that can indicate that we have a high chance that we could continue up here towards 143.32. However, I'm not looking for any buys until we actually break above this range here though, but this could lead towards that top of the range. High chance we continue up. Should I short USDJPY? Let's take a look. No. Price is bullish, my friend. I had to look at just one time frame. In case I can tell the whole audio time frames. Yeah, daily's bearish. You can say that, but the 4 hour is bullish. 1 hour is bullish. 30 minute is currently on a bullish structure. Is that resistance though? I can tell you that it's at resistance, but that does not mean that you sell. That's not confirmed sell. I would say sells would be valid if price were to probably break below this area. Below this area. Below 102.866, you can get sells coming down towards the support down here, right? Because look left here. This is a resistance form. This is the part of the support that's gonna be formed. This is the part going to be the range that's gonna be formed there. So if we were to break below support, that's when you get that clean move coming down to fill the rest of the range here and to pretty much mirror this candle that USDJPY formed there at 102.760. I think the range is about a 10-bit range. Wow, USDJPY moves so slow. I forgot. Yeah, this is not my pair.
All the action came real early on the stream.
What happened?
All the action came really early.
Yeah, it just kind of caught me off guard. Gold was real nice though.
Yeah,
Check out the currency strength. GJ, they both look like it's gonna consolidate.
Oh, this is in the mix. This is.
Remember the thing I showed you yesterday?
Yeah, like they're both in the mix, like the pound again. They're both like
Yeah,
yellow.
they're both down.
Oh, they're both down. Oh.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that
guessing
makes
it's probably
sense.
gonna consolidate for a bit.
I feel like that's a lagging indicator. I feel like that just tells you what's going on. Like it's just I don't think there's any time advantage to looking at that or looking at the chart.
Yeah, you definitely don't get a future advantage. It's just like current.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can, but if you do what we do, I mean, you can pretty much look at the chart.
Because all of a sudden,
say
the
the same
yen could be fucking super high, and you don't even notice it.
Wait, you taking any trade? You taking any trades today, Fernando?
Yeah, the same one I closed when it broke the high.
Oh. I can't wait to trade gold next week. Whoo-wee. Man. Definitely one thing though is that I will definitely decrease my lot size for entering gold. Cause even that trade alone, that 4-pip trade that I called, that was about a 40-pip stop minimum. Because it's just a different park, different range game. You can still keep losses small, but it depends. Like small losses for gold is gonna be different for small losses for GJ. Like small loss for GJ could be about 7 pips, whereas a small loss for gold will be like around 20 pips, 10 pips. Yeah, so it's just same thing. It's just a whole different range. What was this? Hey Don, would you do a $100 challenge to a $1,000 challenge for 2021? No.
Yeah, there's kind of no point to
we
that.
did that in 2020. I did it one time. 2019. I forgot when. Yeah, 2020, early 2020. It took us about 4 months to complete it, 100 to 1,000. It's no point for me. Like, there's no pros to it for me. I don't get anything out of it except for the fact that I can brag about it, but it's nothing crazy to brag about, right? And I mean, for other people, it's just they could do it by themselves just by following whatever taking the trades they wanna take. Just using proper risks. There's no point of really having a challenge like that. It's great for Instagram though. Don't get me wrong. It's great for a guru to say, oh yeah, I grew you know, I did a challenge and you know I flipped it. We in a certain amount of days. Not great, you know, but there's really no bonus out of it. I think it was last year actually. It was like last December, 2019 December to 2020 March. I think that was the range when we did that challenge last year. Because the first trade was like a 200 pip trade off oil last year. And it was when the whole missile thing happened. Come on, GJ, do something. I'm getting kind of bored here. He's been stuck in this weird range. Damn, Fernando's in the penthouse.
What happened?
You're in a penthouse.
I wish. I was actually looking at some apartments in Brickell, but I don't think I'm gonna move out over there yet.
Oh, somewhere in Miami?
Yeah, because I live more in the suburbs area,
Oh.
but kind of rather live down in the downtown Brickell area.
Where's like Fort Lauderdale? That's the only place I know.
No, like it's literally right before like Miami Beach. Like Miami Beach is like an island, and it's just like the inner coastal side. It's just downtown of Miami.
But Wixon, you're downtown Miami, no? Like you're near the city?
No,
Oh no.
I'm on the beach. I'm along the beach line there. So I live out by Hollywood, Hallandale. So that's about a 25 minute ride up, right along the coastline, right along the beach.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I could ever live in like the suburbs. Like even here, like in Toronto, like I'm not really in the suburbs. I'm more more in the city.
Yeah, I'm not in the burbs. I'm in the big city. You know, I'm in a pretty big city.
The burbs is so I don't know, man. I mean, it's more peaceful, I guess, but damn, is that McLaren or Lambo? What is that?
That's one of those the three-wheeled ones.
Oh,
What do you call them? Can-Am.
Spider.
the spiders.
T-Rex or something like that.
No, that wasn't a T-Rex. That's a Can-Am. Sounds like ass and feet, though.
You guys need to all follow only in Dade if you want to know what happens here.
Oh yeah. I follow him.
Oh, in Miami.
Yeah, you gotta follow him.
We have a
honestly,
page.
look him up on Instagram. Look at the story, and you'll know
Is-
exactly what happened yesterday in Miami. It's just crazy things.
How many followers you guys got on that page?
Oh, I don't know. It's not my page.
No, like yeah, the map. Cause we have a page in Toronto that's pretty I think 2 million followers. I think a lot of celebrities follow it as well. It's called Six Buzz if you guys want to search it up. It's all stuff that happens in Toronto.
Yeah,
Around
Six
the city.
Buzz the Six.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know around the world about it.
Yeah.
This is getting pretty dry. look at these candles. Doji after dojis after dojis.
They got Only Date's got 500,000 followers. 560,000.
Yeah. I mean, it's because it's the States. You have other cities in the States, whereas Canada, it's like everyone has this. I guess Toronto's the center.
Miami's, I mean, Dade is a county. You know, it's Miami encompasses like 32 different cities, 34 different cities. Like when you say Miami, it's talking about a combination of 30-something cities.
Yeah, see, so it's like that's why.
You got Kendall, Hialeah, you know, you got Miami Beach, you got fucking the city of Miami is a whole lot.
Market dead about a dip? Yeah, man. Market's pretty dead right now. Everything kind of happened earlier. I do expect another move to happen though, but it's gonna be probably a late move, maybe 9:30, 10ish. Like NYSE open, I'm guessing. That's the next set of volume that we have, so it'll make sense. But this is a matter of when we're gonna break out this range here. It could be, yeah, just stuck in its range. But you would know when you get volume in though. Like the moment we actually like get a huge candle coming up like this, that's an indication that we have volume coming in, and that's an indication that we'll get a push up or a down, right? But how about being patient here? When was the last time your account was a negative 10%? I don't remember, man. I honestly don't remember. Maybe somewhere in 2019. I can't give you the exact date though. I don't remember. But why? Are you facing that problem right now? Are you in a 10% drawdown right now in your account? My tip for you is to just don't focus on that. If that's the situation you're in. Don't focus on the fact that you're down 10%. Look back at the trades that you took. That's all that is. Don got a chart? If you got a chart, make sure you send it the way that I have it in the description. Well, follow that description. Because you can't send links. It'll delete the link, and also YouTube doesn't allow links for some reason. What you got going on here? UJ at 30-minute time frame, buy stop 1 hour 7067. I can't really see what's going on here. Things are a bit too small here, but you have a buy stop here? Where's your TP? I can see that you have a resistance form right here. You have a resistance form right here. You know, and then I'm guessing you're trying to, I'm not sure where your TP is, where your target is, or where your stop loss is. I think you can zoom in a bit more, right? Because if you're just focused on this area right where we're at right now, this area, this is kind of irrelevant. This doesn't really matter. It's all the way down there.
Isn't the RSI be telling you to sell? Why is there a buy step?
This RSI here? Oh, this means overbought, right? Whatever it means. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never used RSI like that. Overbought.
It means the play already happened.
So what's the point of the indicator then?
Maybe he never took it out. I think this is just the way it charts come when you first start TradingView. It comes with an RSI automatically on your chart and an EMA. So I think this is just default.
I've never traded on TradingView. I never even used it.
You guys don't know what method I was really when I first started trading. The first thing I heard, the very first thing, it was the Elliott wave theory. I'm like, what is that? The ABCD patterns.
Yeah, everybody teaches structure. That's what it was called.
Hey, yo, we could get a 1 hour closure here. Bullish at support. Maybe. If that's the case in the 4 hours, I mean, we have 10 minutes left in this 4 hour candle, and I would not be surprised if this 4 hour candle decides to shoot up within the last 10 minutes here at all. Wouldn't be surprised, because look where it is. Look where it bounced off of, and look how it looks on a 1 hour and 30 minute time frame on a 15 career support, 30-minute career support, close bullish on support. You know, the 1 hour is about to close in 10 minutes here, and usually the last 10 minutes of 90 and forward candle usually decides to push up. So we could potentially continue up here.
Watch it happen at 8:58.
I would not be. The 10 minutes is a long time. Like, and we're already halfway there. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be a very important last 10 minutes of the candle here. If I take buys above here, 143.35, I'll look to take profit at around like 140, 500, about an 8 range to go up. The target's 127.20. What's that, year JPY? Yeah, price is pretty bullish. Yeah, I think we can probably pop up there. Wait, is this? Oh no. Yeah, high chance we can probably pop up there. Yeah, because you're looking at this 15-minute time from here, right? This is a resistance that we have formed there, looking left. And all you're doing is looking left there and looking at the next cleanest traffic until we have traffic. So that's going to be at around 127.223. I think the range here is going to be about a 10-pip range. But I think we'll probably struggle here at 127, 117. But once we actually break and close above here, you get a good indication that we're going to drive up more to the upside. Which is not bad at all. Yeah, 137, 220 should be ideal. Damn, somebody tired. Alright, how much sleep did you have last night? Looks like you got 3 hours of sleep.
Nah, I've been trying to go to bed at, let me see, 10. I've been trying to get 4 or 5 hours before I wake up for the stream. And then go back to sleep after the stream for a couple hours.
So whenever you guys sleep at night and you guys wake up in the middle of the night, does your sleep reset?
It's hard for me, man. When you get older, man, it's hard to go back to
It
sleep.
doesn't sleep reset.
No, cause for like I'll be sleeping for for example I go to sleep at 11, after I wake up at 4 in the morning, and all of a sudden once I wake up at 4 in the morning, the sleep that I got from 11 to 4 is gone, and it's just reset. It's like I never got sleep. If I go back to sleep, I can sleep for another 9 hours.
Oh,
Nah, it definitely doesn't happen to me.
It doesn't.
If I go to sleep early and I wake up at that time,
Yeah.
I feel great. I just want to go back to sleep, but I'm good on sleep. Like I'll probably wake up early by myself, like no alarm.
Hey, you know what I did over the holiday? It was weird. I woke up one night and I don't know what was going on, but I felt like I was just predicting the future. But what happened was I woke up at 10:58 a.m. and for some reason in my sleep, right when I opened my eyes, I said, "What time is it?" I guess 10:58. I look at the time and it was 10:58 just randomly. It's happened so many times. It happened yesterday too. Took a nap, woke up, and before I even checked my alarm, I just guessed the time. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, your body does that. I got this.
Like right on the dot, like the perfect time.
Yeah, it gets worse when you get old. I'm telling you, man. You'll be waking up at weird hours. It's hard to get like a straight 6-8 hours of sleep.
See, ever since I left college, I've been sleeping so great. I was in the worst like state during college because I didn't sleep at all. Didn't
Yeah.
eat, didn't sleep.
Too much work.
Yeah, because I was a chemistry major, and it was
Yeah.
constantly having like not being able to sleep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed were you during that time?
Oh, I'll give it like a 9 for sure. Like my body was weak. I would eat like once a week. I mean once a day. My bad. Like once a week. Once a day, and for like 3-4 days straight, and only sleep about 3-4 hours. Have class at 8, finish by 5, study until like.
So every day
3-4
is work to do.
and then repeat.
So there's like work every day.
What happened?
There's like homework every day.
Homework? No, it's just studying.
Yeah, studying. Sorry, study homework.
Yeah. Nah, there's no homework anymore. Or there used to be for like labs and stuff like that.
I think homework is just to build discipline, but I think once you get out to like college, it's just more of you don't really need, I guess, homework. It's more of just you kind of know that you need to study for a test. Like homework kind of just forces you to study in a different way, but could we break the lows here? Could we be breaking 140.099 here? Oh, we have broken the lows here. You have a setter replay here, but obviously it's not a tradable one because the range is too small. And for 2, we have a hourly candle closing in about 2 minutes. 4 minutes there.
Patience, my friends.
Ooh, there it is. PJ is breaking below the range.
I don't know. 4 hours closing right now, I wouldn't get it.
No, yeah, like I'm not even thinking about getting in here. But it makes sense for it to come down here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there goes. If you get a 139.
Look at the time. Look at the time. 8:58.
982 here.
8:58. I called it.
Can we get a 982 here, guys? Could this be it?
The move came within the last 2 minutes. That's crazy.
See, I think these are gonna be nice sells below 140, 139, 985 because you have a bigger range to play with and work with. A much bigger range. It's about a 20 pip range there.
Might just go.
I mean, if you had entries here and you left a runner, anticipating a runner coming down all the way here, then me personally, I don't think I would have gone here. This is a negative RR. In the small range.
This close to the end of the 4 hour. Watch it close with no bottom wick.
If it was no bottom wick, I'm just gonna call it a day. Where's our sell position? Up here, right? Yeah, that was way up here. Damn.
Yeah.
No bottom wick on a 4 hour. Wow. Wow, Wick9, you were right. Well. We closed below support though. I mean, what can happen here is that because it's a 4 hour candle, right? So it's a higher time frame. What can happen here is we could still come down here on this 1 hour, but then we'll probably just continue back up and end up coming back up in the range here later on. But it's definitely not tradable right now for me at all. What's gold doing though? Oh, nice. See, so gold came up, made a resistance. After now it's coming back down, exactly what I drew earlier on. Came up to tap around like 1941 levels, 1944s, and now it made a resistance close bear, and it should be coming back down to retest the lows again. And I mentioned how you can get sells in for your gold once it closes bearish at resistance there, or either two once it breaks below support. You can get the sell. This is just a simple setup here. Happens all the time. I'm gonna call that a day, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. You know, pretty. Okay, it was a good first 20 minutes, and then it got a little boring after TJ started range. Then it just came untradeable. It was a very entertaining 20 minutes though. But guys, today on the streams, I took a trade. I took a sell on TJ. I got a negative 3 pip loss, and then we caught a 40 pip gold trade. So I mean. Gold was pretty nice, but GG was kind of ugly today. Other than that, pretty successful stream, I guess. You know, we'll be streaming tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern. I appreciate you guys for showing up today. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new here. And catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern. And this time I won't be late. Alright. Alright, later guys.
Later, guys.
Thanks for showing up again.
Later, see you guys tomorrow.
He's what song should I play? I'll play the song that I always play.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't, hey, no. I finesse down Western Road, hey, next. Might go down to G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside eat. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dawg. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan. I can't do this on my own, hey, no, hey. Someone watching this shit close, yeah, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, hey, road, hey. Might go down as G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, hey, wait. I make sure that Northside eat, yeah. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing they wishing on me. Yeah. Yeah. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah.